Lindy. Today, me and my friend Aurings are going to be doing a loft build-off, which we originally did Valentine's Day theme, believe it or not, but I did not get it edited until now. So we're still going to show it to you guys, but we're just going to jump right into it. She's ready, so let's go. So this build-off has absolutely no rules, except that we have to stay inside of these boxes that I created, which I just made them as big as I could to fit nicely side by side. We both have reference pictures that we chose off the internet, but other than that, there is really nothing that we're going off of. And I'll just post my picture on the screen right here so you can see it. It's industrial theme, which I thought was super cool and something that I don't do that often, so I thought I would give it a try for this build-off. So I've gone ahead and skipped me just making the structure and the floors and all of that boring stuff. Right now I'm just adding some beams to make it look industrial and kind of cool, I guess. At least it looks cool to me, and I'm just trying to make it look like the picture. So I'll let you watch this for a second and we'll be back. So now I am working on the kitchen, which is one of my favorite rooms in a build, and this kitchen turned out really well in my opinion out of all the kitchens I've made this year, which really isn't saying much because I've only posted one house this year. Have I posted two? I can't even remember. School. Anyways, what I like about this kitchen is that I used things that I don't usually use in my other builds. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I make a lot of farmhouses, which don't typically use modern things like the cabinets I just put in, or these really cool pots and pans that are kind of more industrial themed. It was really exciting to get to use these kind of things. Also, when I made this build, it was when we had just had an update. I forget which update, but we got a lot of new furniture and a lot of industrial furniture, which is also why I decided to go with the industrial theme. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch me build the kitchen a little longer, and then I'll be back to talk more about what I'm doing. Coloring is always really hard for me. I have a lot of ideas and I'll always try them out. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. That's a big thing that makes my videos super long, is that I'm always choosing colors and then changing my mind, which I'm super sorry about, but I want to make it right. So you will often see me changing colors a million times. So now I am just doing the island. I was trying to do it as close to the picture as I could, but obviously there's nothing like the table island thing that was in the picture, so I was trying to make it myself with this desk and a piece of countertop. That desk is so versatile. You can use it in almost anything. I use it all the time. It can make for a thin table, a cute desk, like whatever you color it, it'll work. So I love it. Another thing that I want to point out really quick is like really bright colors, like the red I'm painting these chairs. I think it just adds a lot of fun to the room. And I was gonna paint the fridge red too, but then I decided that that would be too much, so you'll see in the tour that it's not gonna be bright red. But adding just pops of color to a room can add so much vibrance and color, and like it's just super fun, so I definitely recommend it. It'll make your build look 10 times better every single time. And stand out, which is what we want, right? So I'm moving on to the living room now. A lot of what I did to this living room was just add random little things like plants and just decorative things. So I'm not going to show all of it. I will show a little bit of it. And also, if you guys want to see the full speed build of this in case you wanted to recreate it, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to skip the boring parts. So obviously making one of the whole walls brick because industrial theme, yes. I love to stack carpets. I haven't been doing that, but I do like to do it because I think it just adds another dimension. And these new sofas that we got in an update or two ago, I can't remember, but I think they're really, really cool and actually worked really well with this build. Deciding what to color them though was the tricky part. It's not so much choosing colors as choosing colors and textures that work well together and with the whole room. This is actually a really colorful build. Here I am with the pops of color again. We're making these chairs purple and these chairs blue and green. And at first I wasn't sure it would work, but I was trying to stay true to the reference picture. And in the end, I think it worked out pretty well. So now we're moving on to the loft bedroom part of the build, which I was so excited about all of the new furniture because I made this when this update first came out, that I wanted to do everything I could with the new furniture. So I actually really like this bed. I feel like we've been needing a new bed for a while. I mean, yes, we can make custom beds, but it's just nice not to have to do all that work. Me being lazy over here. I love all the possibilities and all of the things that you can do with the structural things and the basic shapes. It just takes a lot of work and a lot of money. So I sometimes just skip it altogether. But one thing I do always like to do is use the basic shapes to make like a blanket over the bed, like I'm doing here. It's super easy, and it makes the room look 10 times better in my opinion. It looks custom, even though all you did was basically stretch out a basic shape. It can be tricky though to figure out where to put it. And of course, more plants, because you can never go wrong with plants. They add so much to a build. And I don't think a build can be complete if there's not a million plants. I'm pretty much done with this build. I did do a few things off camera that aren't really important. I did like fix the outside a little bit off camera, but that was just for me, not important. After this, I'm going to show you the tour of my build and my friend Aurings' build, and you guys can see which one you like better. They were Valentine's Day themed. They don't have to be really, really Valentine's Day themed because I feel like mine it could be just an apartment with lots of red. So whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's go into the tours. that is sadly the end of this video. If you made it this far, consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to boost my ego because it makes me super happy. I love to know that you guys like what I'm making. Also, let me know which build you thought was the best, and if you like these kind of videos, if you like me doing voice videos, I really want to know so I can make you guys happy. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone!